Hello, boys and girls. So my name is Mr. Bert. I am the director of YAI for the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Austin area. And on this little episode, I'm going to be teaching you some watercolor basics. So in your kit, you will find some watercolors and some brushes. Have those handy, and I'm going to show you what you are going to need. And then after that, you can make all your own sort of cool flowers and other designs. So let's move down and get into it. So what will you need? You will need your watercolors, obviously, a tray to put your paper on so that we don't get our workspaces messy. I'm just using an old cookie sheet. A couple of brushes. So this is the brush that came with my kit. This is one of the brushes I had in the bag. This one has a much finer point, and this one has a more spread out point. You'll also need a cup with water. So I'll put those off to the side. And then obviously you will need a piece of paper. I'm using just regular school paper because that's what I had handy. So our first technique. So let me show you how to paint with the point. Now for our first technique, I'm going to be using our green brush that has a much finer point. So I'm going to take some water, move it to my paint, like so. And then I'm just going to draw some thin lines, like that. Let me extend this one a little bit. There we go. And then, so using just the point of the brush, you can start doing these sort of thin lines. Now, so we're going to pick up our red brush. And now our red brush has a more spread out pattern and a larger body. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of red paint. And then I'm just going to create some tulip shapes by using the entire body of my brush, just like that. You know what? Maybe I'll do a couple more. Right there, and right there. You know what? I like where this is going. I'm gonna do another one there. Maybe one more there. Oh, need a little more paint. And one more. Little itty bitty one right there. And there we go. So that's two techniques. There's more ways to apply these techniques. So say you want to make like a peony. Let me wash off my brush. Transfer some paint to my pink. And I'm going to do a real simple 4-petal flower. So for a 4-petal flower, let me get you in nice and tight. Seems to be the closest we can go. That's okay. So for a simple 4-petal flower, let me turn the paper around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the whole body of the brush. So let's start right here, and I'm just going, you know what, let me pick up a lot more pink. There we go. And then I'm going to create a highlight up here just by bringing it in like so. And then do it again. Create a little highlight area. Transfer some more water. And then one more over here. And now I'm going to take just a little bit of this red and create some highlight areas in the middle for my peony. And then I'll take some blue to do my stem. So my stem will go down this way. And you see I ended up using the body of my brush there. That's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Let me pick up some more blue. There we go. Just like that. And now I'm gonna do that same technique using the body to do my leaves. And there we go. And let me turn that around for you. And you see that? There's my peony and my little tulip cluster. So the last technique is called stippling. So I'm going to pick up some green and do another nice thin stem, just like that. Do some branches, just like that. Now I'm going to take some blue, and actually I'm going to load up my brush with quite a bit of blue. And then this is stippling. So stippling is when you hit the paper with your brush, like so. And it creates this really, really cool pattern. I think this one needs just a little bit more. And there we go. And let me bring that up. See? And that's what stippling does. And there are all three of my flowers, all made with some very simple techniques. So, I hope you use these techniques and do some amazing things with them. See you on the next one, boys and girls.